You know, fellas, it did amazing how a woman can make us do certain things. Things we don't agree with, things that we say we would never even do, and we find ourselves doing them because of being in the flesh and being in love with the flesh of a beautiful body of a woman. Even when you go back in the days of Adam and Eve, how God hated sin so much because they ate off of the tree. How a woman can mess up your whole mind if you let her. Dave Hollister did a song called "A Woman Will Carry You, a Woman Will Marry You, and a Woman Will Bury You." He said, I might as well start digging my grave. And it's amazing that the power of a woman in a fleshly body. Men supposed to be so strong but can get so weak at the drop of a hat when God hates sin. Now, even when we look through the Bible, let's look at King Solomon. Bible teaches us how wealthy Solomon was. He asked for wisdom and got it all. He got not only wisdom, but he got everything. God loved Solomon. And we read about how prosperous he was, but we don't never hear about the end of Solomon. Now you would think a man knowing all he knew with his wisdom and having all the wealth. But what happened to Solomon at the end? Solomon had 700 wives by royal birth, 300 concubines. Solomon loved women, but those women took Solomon's heart away from God. Because Solomon wind up following these women. Now remind you, these women wasn't godly women. They had their own gods, idolatry. Yeah, we talking about idolatry now. They had their own gods in their own nation. And God got angry with Solomon. Solomon thought he could handle it, but they wind up taking Solomon away from what he should be really focusing on, which was God. They changed Solomon. A woman will carry you, a woman will marry you, and a woman will bury you. Even when you look at Samson in the Bible, how strong Samson was. But Samson wound up losing his strength. Men, we have to stay focused. A woman will marry you, a woman will carry you, and a woman will bury you. Now let's fast forward to our days and time, which is still going on now. How many women carrying a man right now? Don't want to work, don't want to do nothing. Carrying them, carrying dead weight. Then they turn around and marry him. And there have been so many incidents on the news where a woman did bury them. Oh yeah. A lot of wives done kill their husbands in this day's time. A woman will marry you. Let me say it right. A woman will carry you. A woman will marry you. And a woman will bury you. Big shout out to my man Dave Hollister. Did this song back in the day. So true. Listen at it if you ever get a chance. All the power of these great men in the Bible, they became weak behind a woman. And I'm not doing this video to down talk our women. We love y'all. Because a lot of women done got weak behind a man. People, don't sell yourself short. But I'm just saying this to the fellas also to say this. In a drop of a hat, a woman can make you do something you don't even want to do. A woman can change you. There have been incidents where some women done made some men get away from God because they start following their belief and their religions. Can't no woman be hiding my God. Them women with Solomon, them wives of Solomon, that's idolatry. We know how God can't stand idolatry. And Solomon had all that wisdom. Samson had all that strength. Adam was doing all right till Eve came. And I'm not down to nobody. No women, I'm not down to y'all. Just listen to what I'm saying in this video. Men, we have to learn how to stay focused. There's too many women running the households now because man keep falling. Seems like they ain't even getting back up. Women standing up stronger than men now, doing what they supposed to do on their end, but ain't no men around. I'm serious, y'all, in this video, man. A woman will carry you, and she will marry you, and a woman will turn around and bury you. Dave said, I might as well start digging my grave. We all have failed weak behind a woman some point of time in our life. Because sometimes when we think we in love, we really in lust. When we see that 36, 24, 36, that brick house, in your eyes, you got to have her. Too many men done fail because of a body. The breasts look good. The butt look good. Y'all know the rest of the story. She fine, she pretty. Just like they was in the Bible. I best believe, I know I wasn't there, but I best believe them women in the Bible, some of them women had to be so fine. I just always wonder what Ruth looked like. I always wondered that. I always wondered what Bathsheba looked like. David, let's go talk about David. Man after God's own heart. But David had to commit adultery and murder. He had to have her. Lusting after Bathsheba. Man after God's own heart. Now remind you, David, who is David? Solomon's daddy. Solomon's father. They both went weak behind a woman. But the thing I like about David, I always repented. Always repented. David was a man after God's own heart, and Solomon was able to be blessed with wisdom and everything. But Solomon let the women turn his heart from God. Men, don't let a woman turn your heart away from God. I know the flesh look good. I'll be a lying fool if I sit here and tell you these women ain't fine, because they are. I always joke with people. I said, when God created woman, he sure put the right dirt on them. He built them up right and nice. That's why we have so much trouble with women. The most downfall of a man is behind women, drugs, and money. Because we see that big old booty and you can't even look straight no more. You done got crooks in your neck for looking at a woman walking because they fine. They fat. Like Chris Tucker say, they fat. P-H-A-T. Pretty, hot, and tempting. Excuse my voice. I know it's going out, but a woman will marry you. I mean, a woman will carry you. A woman will marry you. And a woman will bury you. Oh, yeah. And they have a lot of control in so many ways, but men don't want to say that, but they do. Think about it, fellas. You can't really even make love to your wife until she say so. Till she feel good. She'll close them legs up on you in a minute, and you can't do nothing about it. Go in the room and pull your hand out. Yeah, I keep it real. Or you're going to wind up going somewhere else, cheating. That's what's going on nowadays. The realest of the real keep it real. We don't act all holding down. We go on my page, we tell the truth and keep it real. A woman will carry you. A woman will marry you. And she will turn around and bury you. Let's don't dig ourselves in no early grave. And big shout out to the women. We love all women. But we talking to the men right now to be careful. And we tie this in with the Bible. Look at what happened in the Bible. Yeah. Look what happened in the Bible. A woman will carry you. She will marry you. And she will bury you. That's why it's so important, fellas, for us to be great leaders. Great leaders. And I'm not talking about this being trolling and cussing your wife out and beating up on her. I'm saying be great leaders. Like God teaches us. We need more Boaz men in the world. And Boaz means strength. Boaz was rich. Oh yeah, I better read the Bible. Read the story. Greatest love story in the Bible to me, just my opinion on Ruth and Boaz. Boaz saw Ruth and knew. I like to paraphrase it. Say, Boaz had them workers up under him, them servants. Say, y'all don't mess with her. She gonna be mine. She gonna be mine, player. Don't put your hands on Ruth. Whatever she need, player, y'all give it to her. That's gonna be my woman. And what Ruth do? She wound up proposing to Boaz. But a lot of these women ain't like Ruth. They ain't like Ruth. Ruth was a virtuous woman. A woman will make you change everything you say you wouldn't do. I know y'all feel me on this, fellas. And I'm going to get on out of here. A woman will carry you. A woman will marry you. And a woman will bury you. You better be careful. Because when you play, listen to me, fellas, when you play with a woman's emotion, see, we can get over stuff easy, but a woman will be sitting up plotting on you while you sleeping. I told people I'm more scared of a woman than I am a man. Oh yeah, I tell them. Because women know how to plan stuff and they can hold in stuff for so long. They'll bring up something that happened 20 years ago and charge you with it in the time that you in now. You remember when you did this to me? Oh, women are slick. They think better than us half of the time because some of us so ignorant. We get caught doing foolishness. A woman will carry you. A woman will marry you. And a woman will bury you. Look at what David did. Look at what Adam did. Look at what Solomon did. Look at what Samson did. Samson really did love Delilah. But did she really love him? Or was she just after him for his cheese, player? Was she after him for the bread, the money? What was she really after? Samson gave up the secrets. Solomon going after that women of idolatry. People, they still go on nowadays. I ain't just talking about Texas. Keep God first and let God order your steps. And let's not get caught up in the flesh. And I know this is hard not to do. Because God gave you them eyes to look. And I'm going to say it again, these women fine. What's sad now, you got 13, 14-year-olds looking like 35, 40-year-old women. You don't know how old they is. Be careful and remain blessed. JT, I'm out.